Now listen here, when a man is deeply attracted to you, you don't need a detective to figure it out. You don't need to chase him down, ask for clues, or read through mixed signals. Because when a man's heart catches fire for a woman, his actions will start talking before his mouth ever does. When a man is deeply attracted to you, his actions speak louder than his words. You don't need a dictionary to decode what he feels. His behavior will tell you everything you need to know. See, when a man truly wants you, he moves different. His energy shifts, his focus changes, and suddenly the way he operates starts revolving around you. He's not just saying the right things, he's doing the right things. He doesn't leave you guessing or wondering where you stand. Instead, he gives you clarity through consistency, effort, and genuine care. That's the beauty of action. It never lies. A man can say he likes you 100 times, but when his actions don't match his words, those words mean nothing. But when he's deeply attracted, every move he makes reflects it. He'll show up when you need him. He'll listen to you when you talk. He'll remember things about you that you didn't even think mattered. He might not always be smooth with his words, but he'll always make sure you feel seen, valued, and respected. That's how you know his attraction runs deeper than surface level. It's not about what you look like today. It's about who you are every day. See, attraction is not just about physical chemistry, it's emotional recognition. When a man is drawn to your energy, your spirit, your vibe, he can't fake that. You'll see it in how he treats you differently than others. He'll prioritize your time. He'll make an effort to connect. And most importantly, he'll be present. Even when life gets busy, he'll find a way to let you know you matter. That's not just attention, that's intention. And intention is the most powerful language of attraction there is. When a man is deeply attracted, he becomes protective in his actions, not possessive, but caring. He'll walk on the side of the sidewalk closest to traffic. He'll check to make sure you got home safe. He'll do the small things that tell you, I care about your well-being. And the thing about real men is, they don't announce those gestures. They just do them. Because to them, that's love in motion. That's attraction translated into action. It's not about grand gestures. It's about quiet consistency. You'll also notice he doesn't make excuses. When a man is truly into you, he'll make time, not find it. He won't ghost you or play games. He's not afraid to show you that he values you. His ego steps aside because he knows what he wants and he's not scared to go after it. Real attraction makes a man humble. It makes him show up differently. You'll see him put effort into the relationship even when it's not easy. Because when he's deeply attracted, he doesn't want to risk losing you. So when a man's actions start aligning with his words, pay attention. When he shows consistency, care, and commitment without you having to beg for it, that's when you know his attraction is real. Words can charm you for a moment, but actions build trust. And when a man's deeply attracted to you, that trust becomes his way of saying, you matter to me more than words ever could. When a man is deeply attracted to you, he prioritizes your happiness and comfort above everything else. This isn't about him losing himself or trying too hard. It's about genuine care that comes from his heart. When he truly feels something for you, your joy becomes part of his purpose. He starts noticing the little things that bring a smile to your face, and he finds happiness in seeing you at peace. That's because real attraction makes a man attentive. He starts to observe your moods, your habits, the things that make you laugh, and even the things that make you quiet. He wants to be the reason behind your smile, not the cause of your pain. A man who's deeply drawn to you doesn't need to be told how to treat you. His heart guides him. He'll go out of his way to make sure you're okay, even when you don't ask for it. If you had a long day, he'll notice it in your tone or your silence. If you're upset, he won't run from it. He'll try to make it right. That's what emotional attraction does. It connects him to your feelings. He's not just there for the good times. He's there when things get tough too. He understands that your comfort is not a luxury. It's his responsibility if he truly wants to be part of your world. When a man prioritizes your happiness, it shows in his patience. He doesn't pressure you, doesn't rush things, and doesn't make you feel guilty for your emotions. Instead, he gives you space to breathe and time to grow. He listens, not just to reply, but to understand. That's how a man who's genuinely attracted operates. He makes sure your emotional safety comes first. He wants to be the one you can count on, the one who brings calm instead of chaos. Because when a man loves your peace more than his pride, that's when you know he's for real. You'll also see it in the little sacrifices he makes. It might be giving up his plans to spend time with you or doing something he's not naturally interested in just because it matters to you. Those moments are proof that your happiness matters to him. He doesn't see it as losing. He sees it as giving. And when a man gives from his heart, that's attraction in its purest form. Real attraction isn't loud, it's steady. It's in how he checks up on you, how he remembers your likes and dislikes, how he puts effort into understanding your world. He may not always say, "I care," but you'll feel it in how he shows up for you, how he tries to ease your worries, and how he supports your dreams. A deeply attracted man wants to see you shine. He'll celebrate your wins, encourage your growth, and stand beside you through your struggles, because your happiness fuels his and your comfort becomes his quiet mission. That's the kind of man who's not just attracted to your looks, but to your soul. And that kind of connection doesn't fade. It only grows stronger with time. When a man is deeply attracted to you, his attention stays consistent, not convenient. You don't have to chase him, remind him, or fight for a space in his life. He makes room for you because he wants you there. That's the difference between temporary interest and true attraction. One fades when things get busy. The other stays solid no matter what. When a man truly feels something for you, his consistency becomes his love language. He doesn't show up only when it's easy or exciting. He shows up even when it's ordinary, when there's no spotlight, no reason other than he cares. That's when you see his true intentions, not in his promises, but in his pattern. Consistency is what separates a man who just likes the idea of you from a man who genuinely values you. A deeply attracted man won't disappear when things get quiet or complicated. He won't play games or keep you guessing. Instead, he gives you stability. He calls when he says he will. He makes time even when he's tired, and he keeps his word because he knows trust is built through repetition, not empty talk. That's how you know his attraction is not based on convenience. It's rooted in genuine desire and respect. He's not reaching out just when he's lonely. He's reaching out because he wants connection. When a man's attention is consistent, it changes how you feel about yourself. You stop questioning your worth because his behavior reminds you that you matter. That kind of reliability is rare and it's powerful. It shows that his feelings aren't swayed by mood, distance, or distraction. Even when life gets hectic, he still finds a way to let you know you're important. It could be a simple text, a small check-in, or a thoughtful gesture. But it's always there. His presence doesn't come and go with convenience. It's steady like clockwork. Because when a man is truly attracted, he doesn't risk losing the person who brings him peace. Consistency also means honesty. A man who's deeply drawn to you will be upfront about his feelings and intentions. He doesn't hide behind excuses or disappear when emotions get real. Instead, he stays, he communicates. He lets you know where he stands. That level of emotional maturity only comes from genuine attraction, the kind that doesn't run from vulnerability, but embraces it because he knows real connection requires effort, and he's willing to give that effort every single day. A consistent man doesn't need to prove himself with words. His actions do that for him. He's not perfect, but he's present. He doesn't vanish when things aren't fun or easy. And that's how you can tell his attraction is sincere. It's not situational, it's sustained. When a man truly sees value in you, his energy doesn't fluctuate based on convenience. He stays invested, he stays interested, and he stays intentional. That's when you realize his attraction isn't just a spark. It's a steady flame, one that doesn't burn out with time, but grows stronger the more he gets to know you. When a man is deeply attracted to you, he opens up emotionally and shows vulnerability. This is one of the most powerful and rare signs of real attraction because men are often taught to hide their feelings, to act strong, and to never show weakness. But when a man truly feels something deep for you, all that changes. You become his safe place. You become the one person he can take off his armor around. He doesn't have to pretend. He doesn't have to be perfect. And he doesn't have to hold everything inside. When a man starts letting you see the parts of him that others never get to see, that's not weakness. That's trust, and it comes only when he's deeply connected to you. He might not tell you everything at once, but you'll start noticing the difference. He'll begin to share stories from his past, things that shaped him, even the painful parts he's kept hidden. He'll tell you about his fears, his mistakes, his doubts, and his dreams. He opens that door because he feels safe in your presence. That kind of openness doesn't come from attraction that's based on appearance. It comes from a connection that reaches the soul. When a man feels emotionally drawn to you, he wants to let you in, not just to his world, but to his heart. When he's vulnerable, he's showing you his real self. He's saying, this is who I am, not who I pretend to be. He's trusting you with his truth, and that's one of the purest forms of intimacy. You'll notice he values your opinion, not just about the world, but about him. He'll ask for your advice, your perspective, and your understanding. That's because he doesn't just want your attention. He wants your emotional connection. When a man is truly attracted, he's not afraid to show emotion. He'll express when he misses you, when something you said touched him, or when he's proud of you. That emotional honesty is the language of genuine attraction. You'll also see his vulnerability in how he reacts during disagreements or tough moments. Instead of shutting down or walking away, he'll try to talk things out. He'll listen even if it's uncomfortable, because your bond means more to him than his ego. That's when you know it's real, when he chooses understanding over winning, peace over pride. That willingness to communicate is a form of emotional bravery, and it's something only a deeply attracted man will show. When a man opens up like this, it's because he feels something profound. He's no longer afraid of being misunderstood or judged, because your presence makes him feel safe enough to be real. That emotional transparency creates a bond that's far stronger than physical attraction. It's the kind of connection that builds love, trust, and respect. When a man shows you his vulnerability, it's his way of saying, I trust you with the parts of me I don't show the world. And that's when you know his attraction isn't just deep, it's genuine. When a man is deeply attracted to you, he protects you in subtle, genuine ways. This isn't about control or dominance. It's about care, instinct, and emotional connection. A man who truly values you feels a natural pull to make sure you're safe, comfortable, and at peace. It's in his nature to want to look out for you, not because he thinks you're weak, but because your well-being matters to him more than his convenience. That protective energy doesn't always show up as grand gestures or loud declarations. It's quiet, steady, and sincere. You'll feel it in the way he pays attention, in how he reacts when you're upset, and in how he steps in when something doesn't sit right with him. When a man is truly attracted, he becomes aware of your surroundings. He'll walk you to your car, check if you got home safely, or subtly position himself on the side of the sidewalk closest to the street. Those small things may seem simple, but they carry meaning. They're his way of saying, I've got you. And the thing about real men is they don't protect to impress. They protect because they care. It's instinctive. They can't watch someone they love or value face discomfort or danger without wanting to step in. It's not about showing strength. It's about showing love through presence and action. You'll also notice he protects your emotions just as much as your physical safety. A deeply attracted man is mindful with his words. He won't intentionally say things that hurt you or make you doubt yourself. He values your feelings, so he listens when you speak and pays attention when something bothers you. If he realizes he hurt you, he'll try to fix it. That's not weakness, it's maturity. Real protection isn't just about fighting off the world. It's about creating peace within the relationship. When a man protects your heart, it means he's emotionally invested. He's careful with your trust because he knows it's something special. This kind of man also stands up for you when you're not around. He defends your name in conversations where others might try to diminish it. He makes sure people treat you with respect even when you're not there to see it. That's what true attraction looks like. It inspires loyalty. He's not interested in impressing others at your expense. He's focused on honoring you in every setting. A man like that shows his attraction through integrity. He protects not just you, but your image, your dignity, and your peace of mind. And most importantly, he protects your dreams. When he's truly attracted, he doesn't want to limit you. He wants to lift you. He encourages you to go after your goals, and he becomes your biggest supporter. That's a deeper kind of protection, the kind that says, I want you to grow, and I'll stand beside you while you do. So when a man quietly takes steps to keep you safe, happy, and respected, that's not just affection, it's devotion. That's when you know his attraction runs deep, because he's not just drawn to your beauty, he's committed to your well-being. When a man is deeply attracted to you, he sees a future with you, not just a moment. His interest doesn't stop at the excitement of the present. It extends into the possibilities of tomorrow. When he looks at you, he doesn't just see someone to spend time with. He sees someone to build with. That's when attraction turns into vision. A man who truly feels connected to you starts to think long term, and he'll show it not through big speeches, but through how he includes you in his plans. You'll notice he starts using words like instead of I. He starts thinking in pairs, not as a single player. That's the kind of shift that only happens when his feelings are real. When he's deeply attracted, he wants to share his world with you. He talks about his dreams, his goals, and where he sees himself in the next few years, and he places you in that picture. He'll mention trips he wants to take with you, the kind of home he dreams about, or even the little traditions he'd love to build together. That's not just talk, that's foresight. Men don't make those kinds of conversations with someone they're unsure about. They reserve that kind of vision for the woman who truly inspires them. Because when a man's heart is captured, he starts thinking about how to make space for you in every part of his life. You'll notice that he also starts investing his time and energy into the relationship differently. He's no longer just focused on having fun or keeping things light. He wants to grow with you, learn with you, and overcome challenges together. That's because he sees you as part of his journey, not a temporary stop along the way. When a man is thinking about the future, he starts acting with more intention. He's more careful with his decisions, more mindful with his words, and more consistent with his effort. That's attraction evolving into purpose. He'll also make an effort to introduce you to the people who matter to him. His friends, his family, his inner circle, you'll start becoming part of that world because he wants to connect every important part of his life with you. That's one of the clearest signs a man sees a future. He's proud to have you by his side, and he wants the people he cares about to know the person who has his heart. He doesn't hide you. He highlights you. Because when a man truly sees you as his future, he wants to build a foundation strong enough for both of you to stand on. And more than anything, he starts growing as a person because of you. A man who sees a future with you becomes more focused, more disciplined, and more grounded. You inspire him to become better, not because you ask him to, but because he wants to be worthy of the life he imagines with you. That's what deep attraction does. It doesn't just make him want you, it makes him want to build something real with you. When he's thinking about forever, not just today, that's when you know his feelings are genuine, lasting, and built to stand the test of time.